Hello students, I asked you on your e-learning syllabus to get a composition book, and I think it's important for you to sort of organize yourself is to have one place that you put everything for English so that you know, okay, I'm going to a Zoom with Miss Morrison, I'm going to get this notebook in front of me. Also, I'm going to open up my English Edgenuity class, I'm going to get this notebook in front of me. So you can label it with your name. That's my daughter right there. She had this in her class for a little bit. So the front section is where I want you to open it up, and this is where you're going to take notes for Edgenuity. And if it says something in the video and you think, oh, I'm going to need to write that down so that later when I take a quiz or an assessment I can cheat, this is the place where you're going to do that. From there, eventually, as we continue e-learning beyond the first 4 weeks and maybe even further into school, I'm going to ask you to get a fiction chapter book to read on your own. I am currently reading one called Slay off the Florida Teen Reads list by Brittany Morris. By the time you watch this video, I'll probably be reading something different, but I ask you to take some notes on your independent reading here in the middle so that when it comes time for you to turn in a reading assessment, you can just look there and maybe retype some of the things you've already written. It'll be a little bit easier for you to take some notes. More directions on that coming later. And I kind of like to compartmentalize the grammar pieces, and my guess is as we start to work in Edgenuity, the lessons that I'm going to see my students struggling on are going to be the grammar lessons. So what I want you to do is to save the back of the notebook for grammar. So the front of the notebook is going to be where you put your Edgenuity notes or your Achieve 3000 notes. Anything, I might make a little video to help you with your article in Achieve 3000. Any notes you want to take, you take those in the front. In the middle, where you're going to see the threads in a composition book, is your independent reading note section. And the back page is where we put grammar notes. So all of those pieces go in here. This is your English notebook. I want you to keep that just for English class. Don't put social studies in here. Don't put science in here, just English. And if your other teachers aren't making you do something like that, you might want to try it. But when we come back to campus, because someday we will all be in class together, when we come back to campus, bring this and you'll use it in class. And hopefully will be so germ-free that you can even keep it in class on a bookshelf, and I'll keep up with it for you. So this is your composition notebook, and you will be expected to show up with it the first day that you show up in class.